Would you travel 1,000 miles to see a building made out of corn? Well, 120 years ago, when travel was quite a bit more grueling, a lot of people did just that. And today, thanks in part to this unusual ag attraction, the great state of South Dakota harvests a $500 million corn crop each year. Here's more than just a kernel of truth behind this colorful story. Its Moorish minarets soar over the intersection of 6th and Main in downtown Mitchell, South Dakota. Telltale markers of a block-long monument to the great American grain. The world's only corn palace, brag the locals, a perpetually changing edifice that helped found a state.
The Mitchell Corn Palace is built to show people that we can grow things in South Dakota. And what better way to get people to come out here and farm than to build a building and cover it in what you grow.
350,000 ears of corn, sawed in half, and nailed into 13 exterior murals designed by a local artist, redecorated each year in a theme chosen by the Corn Palace Committee. The 2005 theme, Life on the Farm.
It becomes like a big paint-by-number set, only we're using corn.
Mitchell's City Boosters built the first corn palace of wood and corn in 1892, 90 years after Lewis and Clark visited the Dakota Territory and declared it unfit for farming. To prove them wrong, the palace served as a gaudy lure for settlers and homesteaders spreading west. Dean Strand has decorated the palace for 24 years.
Each year, this committee pick a theme for that year's decorating process. And then they submit that theme to an artist, and he makes up about 30 of these watercolor drawings. And then he submits them to the committee, and they select the 13 that they want for the outside of the palace.
In the 90 years before he came along, only 3 colors of corn made up the palace's murals. He personally developed 10 more.
We found that it takes about 5 years of planting a Pacific color by itself until you get rid of all the undesirable genes so that all the kernels in that ear will be the same color. I have to say that this is open pollinated corn. This is not the hybrid corns that the farmers are planting in their fields. If you were to the palace this morning, you've seen some green. That's a new color that we just started working with 2 years ago. I would say about 1/4 of what I pick and take in there actually ends up on the palace. The rest of it either gets thrown away, gets destroyed by some method, or gets too dry. You know, the out-of-state guests are helping themselves to it, which we encourage.
The locals affectionately call the Corn Palace the world's biggest bird feeder. Between the redecorations, birds, squirrels, and Mitchell's wildly changing weather take their toll.
One of the funniest questions I've ever been asked is, where's the corn? They actually walked past the building, inside the building, and asked, where is the corn? A lot of people ask, is that corn painted?
All of those colors are turning to green for the palace's owners, the 14,000 citizens of Mitchell. It brought in 28 million visitor dollars just last year, according to the Chamber of Commerce. As a community's oddball centerpiece, the Corn Palace stirs pride and passion.
This building is a part of me. It is actually a part of me. I don't know how else to say it.
And that's where your love of the palace becomes part of you, is other people being able to get appreciation or joy out of work that you've done. You can't put a dollar and cent tag on that.
Thank you for joining us today, and we hope you'll come along next time as we discover more great farms, families, and their fascinating stories in America's Heartland. I'm Paul Ryan. Till then, take care.